Their uncles are like, what's your, do you understand that actually after the NYC bring CV, I'll actually help you. Nobody wants to our form out.
don't go spoil your life.
Or nobody
Go put
wants
you on cruise.
no, they give you small stouts at 14 or 13. Nobody those uncles who
He's a big boy now.
nobody those uncles they go. Nobody those uncles they go come your house and say, if I've even bought new bag of rice. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the So Nigerian podcast.
Sir.
And today we are live from the Spotify studios. Shout out to Spotify. So if you're not subscribed to Spotify, hey, it's Spotify. But yeah, you guys make sure you subscribe, like, rate, even on our YouTube. If you're not subscribed,
see,
just
I'm begging
pause.
you. See, just go and subscribe on YouTube.
See, if you don't subscribe,
See, don't even just subscribe. Go and watch. Before you listen, because we know you're used to audio, you understand? Go and watch on YouTube. There's a reason why we got this space for you people. You understand? So please,
if you don't subscribe, T-Pain will increase your pain.
I beg you, I'm already going through a lot. Please don't answer my
today's episode, firstly, is Isaac is here to rant about his extended family members.
I know.
You know, growing up, you had extended family members that did juju. Isaac guess.
Other people's family members. We were a very strong Christian. We don't do juju. I beg.
Well, yeah, if you know you have that uncle that is broke that doesn't give you money, this episode is for you. If you have that extended family member that used to put juju in your food, or your mother used to do eye for you like this,
don't eat in the house.
Yeah, this episode is for you. But before we go on, we are going to say it again and reiterate it again. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've liked and rate. And as usual, are you guys preparing for our live show?
We've not officially announced it.
Live show popping. Okay. Live show popping.
Guys, our live show, please buy tickets and make sure you come. Don't even sleep on it.
You know it's T-Pain era, so there's 15,865 now.
That's 6.5. Why do you have that 6.5?
Nah, it's 36.
You see that? I said, you know, see, if it's an anyhow product, they'll just round it up 15,000 naira.
Yeah.
800.
Yeah.
But based on say statistics, we got other 65.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, it's not too much of. We know our listeners. You guys are.
You know, you guys are. T-Pain ain't got nothing on you guys.
Yeah, nothing on you guys. So
you guys want to see Isaac's big head live? Just
I don't know which big head. If you want to see his suit, he's wearing that suit. If you want to see that his famous suit, he's going to be guy. Please wear that suit for that day. I know say it's size you. I mean, you know, say you never go because of T-Pain. So I mean, just wear that suit.
Well, live, you guys should just make sure you're prepared for our live show.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And moving on, Isaac. How's your extended family dynamics like?
I don't know why I started with me. You should have not spoken about your because me. Well, growing up, Charlie.
Isaac is from Edo State, so they tread with caution.
No, so for fun fact,
let me
first give you history.
Yeah.
First fun fact here.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's side of the family were not that. You understand?
Mm.
I know like his, I think, immediate younger brother.
Yeah.
And then his sisters, do you get? But I'm close to
your mom's.
I'm closer to my mom's side of the family. But even right now, no. But like growing up here, it was cool with my mom's side of the family. Like holidays, we're always there. Weddings, birthday parties. Like we always made sure we attended. Do you understand? So yeah, it was really nice. But right now, I can't. I mean, everybody has grown up. So
this particular notion that is very particular about like growing up in Africa and growing up in Nigeria, where they would say, "Oh, your mom's side is the best."
Yeah.
Your dad's side, absolutely worst. For me, that the other way around. Like,
are you serious?
My own day different.
You're closer to your dad's side of the family.
Yeah, like literally, bro. I don't know why everybody's having that notion that mom's side, different family, but I feel like it's majority.
Yeah, I think
because at the end of the day, you have brothers, you become that side.
Yeah, that's the, so like me now. I actually have been thinking about this. When we're preparing this content, like will I now be like that side of the family that like my kids are not cool or my wife's kids are not cool with?
Yeah,
do you understand? Like.
Everybody's a mom and dad side in a way. Yeah. You understand? As long as, and you know, the older generation, they always have, bro, your papa get at least 4 brothers, bro. At least 5 siblings, at least.
See, fun fact,
Because
like,
they procreate
those
that
days,
era.
one man fit marry like 8 wives. So,
Normal.
guy, let me tell you, fun fact thing. I've been saying fun fact tomorrow. I don't know why. So
No,
there was this time I went for this.
Saying a kiddies show.
Really. So there's this wedding I went for when I was young,
Mm,
and it was my dad's elder sister. No,
Mm.
sorry, younger sister.
mm,
Bro, they just introduced me this young people that have not. And I was like over 12 years old. Do you understand? So at least 12 years old, was unknown your family members. And they're telling me, oh, meet your uncle, yeah, meet your uncle. And I'm like, bro, I don't live for 12 years. I never see this guy. Literally, that was the last time I saw those people.
Bro, I know one thing about our parents is that they have one story. They know all of
They
these
know
people.
yes.
I think I know funny. The one that used to annoy me, and you guys can relate. You guys will be listening. I carried you when you were a baby. My nigga, how am I supposed to remember? Like, bro, I go remember.
Do you know
saying
another
carry me.
crazy thing? There are people that used to come to stay maybe 2 days, 3 days in my house.
Yeah.
And that would be the last time I'll see them. Like, there was someone, my dad would just pick a call. Oh, I'm around your area. Let me come and visit you. The person will come out. Yeah, this is my dad's stepbrother or something.
Yeah.
And after that day, I would never see them or hear.
And that's one thing that I'm happy about our generation, or even like 30 plus, you know, the kind of like newer age, married family, is that one of step cousin, your cousin, sister, wife, come and stay in your house. They're looking like abolitionists. Like, you're not seeing that
set
much.
The boundaries.
Because why hotel can't do? Why you won't come stay for a house? Like,
bro,
do you understand?
Like, I don't know you like that.
Bro, growing up, you just see a random ass cousin don't come sleep, and you never hear of him. Maybe to your sister's wedding, you see the person.
You see the person. And it's good to set those kind of boundaries because it's good to set those kind of boundaries because sometimes those people come in, do stupid ass things to your kids, and they just vanish. You understand?
Yeah.
Like I know someone who was abused by her mom's stepbrother, who her mom wasn't cool with. Do you understand? But he had some issues with his wife and something, and he needed somewhere to crash. So they was like, "Oh, I'm around your area. Let me come and spend a week." Within that 1 week, her life changed. Bro. Do you get? So it's very good to set those boundaries, especially with like distant relatives.
Even if you have to lie that you are traveling.
Yeah, just give one lie about say, or what I know they my house or something. Do you understand?
I like the fact that like bro, it's easier to come. Just you know,
the
nuclear family, bro. Just your siblings, your uncle, your auntie, like which one be stepbrother,
cousin, something.
You know one thing about my mom, bro, my grandpa, chief for one kind of Ekiti states like
normally money day on your family now, so
bro, surplus wives, multiple wives, bro. See, when it comes to wives, bro, my mom has a sibling in every city in the world. My mom has this. Home and away, bro. My mother will just pull up like this. I'm going to Abuja. Somebody's getting married.
Who's getting married?
My step sister's son is getting married. Who is this person? My mother will go to Port Harcourt, North. She gets, bro, UK, US, everywhere.
But how does she keep in contact with everybody? Like, how does she keep that?
And you know the funny thing, that my grandpa like this, like say, at least each of the wives born at least 4 or 5 children, bro. So just imagine. But I think they had 5 or 6 wives. So just imagine.
The way that they born that year. And you know another thing, this, especially those rich ones, they will now like build houses that can actually contain everybody. Do you get? So me, I didn't have that kind of, like when I was younger, I hear people saying, oh, we went on holiday in the family house. And we didn't really have like, the only house I was like that was my mom's elder sister's house. So her husband was rich. Yeah. So they had a big house. So like every Christmas, we just used to go there. And the house was like, they had a very big boys' quarters too. But like my other guys would say, oh, like my cousins from America came, my cousins from London came. We were like over 20-something in the house. You get? And it was really big and it was really interesting. And I didn't have that kind of experience. Yeah. Like my own was just go for 1 day visits, come back, boom. Do you understand?
But you know, there's some families that they're very, very family oriented, like even extended family. Like that connection and that is just very, very pure and genuine. Yeah. While there are some that is just obvious is forced because of family. And you know, it ties back to those of us that like grew up with parents that are probably firstborn or head of family, like, do you understand? Or seem to be the parent that blew the most, you know, maybe the well-to-do, like the financially okay parent, do you understand? That they now assume responsibilities of their siblings. Yeah. So that includes their kids, everybody. So you go see, say your papa we suppose just they take care of a nuclear family.
Nuclear family.
Can't get your cousins to feed. Bro, there are some people, those of you listening, I'm so sure some of you can relate. Bro, you have fathers, you have mothers, father and mothers that they are paying school fees for
See,
cousins.
like
bro.
once the salary comes, they will just
They'll
balance.
just come, they'll just balance.
And after they settled you in the house,
Mhm.
they will now write, mommy Tejo shows son that is in UI. Do this one.
School fees.
This one.
Bah.
Bro.
Obviously, like, it's good to help. It's good to help, but everything. But sometimes I feel like it's abuse.
My question is, the mommy Tejo show,
what did she do?
when she was giving birth?
What was her plan?
When she was before she even had the sex, do you understand? Did she not think it forward? Do you understand? Yes, so we agree those
life happens.
Life happens, do you understand? But sometimes I don't they think for the person who is taking responsibility, like this man now he has his own 4 children separately. 4 of them are in Covenant University, 4 of them are in Babcock University or other expensive universities, and then you now think that it's okay for you to drop. Do you know some people are so ignorant of the whole P, like they can drop like 3 kids for one other family to take care of, and they will not just you will not just hear from them. They won't say, okay, once in a while, let me even bring Gary or something. They just ghost like that.
So I feel like, and that one also that's what rises or brings about jealousy. You know, maybe third born now, but he's the richest amongst the 9 siblings.
Yeah.
And that one is doing well. Maybe he's sending his kids to UK or US. You can't see the first one way, to get money. You can't feel I know Nigerians and entitlements. Do you understand? Like it's always like very genuine. Like it always comes from a place of jealousy and hate. That's when you start hearing things of, oh, don't go to that your uncle's house. They'll act like as if everybody's cool. Act like as if we're all family members. But within and in their mind, they won't do that person bad. Because they're jealous of how successful that person is. And that person is treating his own family well and right. And then they just want to start using fetish to do. Just to find a way, like, that's when your mother will start telling you, don't eat their food, bro. Your mother will start doing eye for you, like, you don't collect it. So those kind of things.
Bro, even put fetish aside, they intentionally do things sometimes to hurt the person's business.
Yeah.
I know a family where the guy ran for a political position and like his
jealousy is real.
His own family members were literally the ones that were sponsoring talks against his political ambition on the election day. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, not his distant cousins or anything, his own brothers and sisters. Why? Because before the election, so apparently the money he used to sponsor his election, one of them wanted to use it to jackpot. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And he came to me saying, maybe I've gotten a school in Canada. I need you to come and pay my school fees. And the guy is like, I need to use this money to further my political ambition. Do you understand?
So like
the next thing, they started sponsoring talk. Imagine for your own blood brother, because your own brother is more successful and he put in the work to get to where he is today. And you were just probably lazing your ass around and all that. And now you feel entitled to his own money. It's crazy, man.
Maybe because of like they gave you 2 kobo.
Yeah.
Because they gave you 2 kobo in 1972. That you used to travel to Lagos to go to school. You can't feel like say you have to give me 2 million naira. You have to some of them will even go as far as saying my kids, you have to pay for my children's school fees in Covenant. Let them go to the same school your kids are going to. Why you not as rich as me to put your kids there? Do you understand?
You understand? Where they also what they
do? So like one thing is certain that we grew up with uncles, like African, like this thing is rampant and it's normal. It's literally normalized, like growing up in this older generation. And one thing that I can see from so far that I'm seeing, I don't know how it is, but like, just from the 35, this like baby boom, what do they call them? Millennials.
Millennials, thank you. Millennials.
These are millennials, and early they are trying to remove things like that because it just adds so many different things. When you see situations of when, in Igbo land now, like if a widow, a woman, husband dies, it happens everywhere, but like, it's someone particular in the East. Come and carry all the properties that my brother's destiny is. What happens to his family? Like, just he has wife and kids. How is his property?
It still boils down to that entitlement and jealousy because it's clear they have been eyeing the guys. They've just been waiting. They're actually niggas that just sit down and wait and say, this guy gets to
Don't even be in the hands of the death,
bro. Most likely, they will just sit down and say,
trigger warning. Trigger warning if your uncle caused your dad's death or your mother's death.
This is never funny. I don't know.
It's not funny, but like, bro, like I'm sure that I'm very sure there's somebody listening right now that can relate so much to it.
Bro, it's so crazy. Like, I think the time you use...
You guys should comment on Spotify, comment on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram too for more updates. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. So the time you use plotting another man's downfall, do you understand?
Why you use that also?
Why you use the user also? Do you understand? Because actually outrageous that you sit down and be saying, this guy get money. This guy get money. When he dies, I'm coming for his property. Do you know how stupid that sounds? Because it's not something you worked for. Do you understand? Your penny, your investment, no things that you just want to come. Bro, I remember a situation that happened in where I grew up, where this woman died and her husband's family wanted to come take everything. So what saved the whole situation was my dad plugged them to a lawyer. Do you understand? So luckily the guy even had a will. The man wrote a will before he died, but the family wanted to like bash the will, like will in Nigeria or something. So my dad plugged them to a lawyer. My dad was even at the reading. Do you understand? So when the lawyer now read the whole thing, obviously, like, let's say 90% of the stock went to his own nuclear family, then 10% to his extended family. Then when my dad was coming back home, when he got to the estate gate, one of the extended family, like the guy's brother, the man that died, his brother now pulled up on Okada, like, came to do... Now they go come block for this. My dad was like, with this. So the estate security, obviously, they know my dad. So they just notice within they saw. And they just pounce on the guy, sharp, like, are you whining? The guy was like, there's one particular land that was angry that even if it's that land that the lawyer should grant him to. And my dad was like, bro, the lawyer's already like, what do you want to do?
Man wrote a will, gave the...
Bro, and that was the end. That was the end of that case. So I don't know. See, the truth is, that case about taking properties after someone's death, I think that Nigerians need to also, as you are making your money, you should also, legalize some things. I don't know the word to use, but like, have your will, put your property.
When you don't reach like Isaac age, just start to do those kind of things.
I don't know how Isaac age. I'm very young.
Start to prepare your will.
See, this your car. If you don't will amount, because I know say the thing cost you get.
If I die and I'll
not say you live
iPhone charger, I can give my family members too.
No, this is your research. I go like them.
We'll use on Nigerian podcast.
I don't die. Bro, but like I say, like you have to, when it comes to properties, put your properties in your kid's name, have what's that thing? Next of kin, all those things, you understand? You need to, there's even one other thing.
Once you only read like 40.
Yeah, there's one thing.
Old people, they listen to this podcast.
So I heard something.
Once you reach 30,
bro, you have to start planning these things. So I heard something that when somebody dies, if they didn't do one particular thing at the bank, second signature, second signature. If they don't do that thing, it'll be very difficult for your family members to retrieve your money. Do you get?
That's why your family members should know your ATM pin.
Bro, do you understand?
Bro, I've actually heard of a situation like that, bro. Like, because of his dad died and money, but he was very lucky enough that his dad had sent him to use his ATM card.
So he remember the pin.
Yeah, so that's what he used though. He wrote the pin in the nose, and bro, like 2 years ago, that's what he used to withdraw. You know, that money
for those day bank.
They
go they swipe on small. They swipe on small, you don't even know.
They could just know. So like everything all goes back to all this entitlement P, man. Like just being entitled, even to the point where you see maybe your father and our third born and his sibling, your auntie, that maybe our family is not doing well per se. Our family is not doing well per se, and then they are asking your own dad for our husband's sister's father's burial. How? What's your own father's business in that one now? They'll say you should contribute on behalf of Agbad's family.
Why they come and they
bro, that's what they do. Bro, it's normal.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, and you must, it's almost like it's a responsibility, like be black tax. So you just guys do them as bro, because they force your papa. Your papa, like, even guys do them, but you guys do them. He's not obligated
the pressure will be on him.
Do you understand?
The pressure will be on him. So, and the thing is, I just realized that the way our parents are hitting us with black tax, they are being hit with black tax. Do you understand? Even at their old age, even as retirement, there's still like a younger sister out there that is billing them. There's still somebody out there that's billing them. So black tax now actually cycle.
Funny thing is, I say me, I'm very fortunate. Say my parents don't even. Do you understand? Like
Yeah,
my parents don't even they build me.
building. Yeah,
That was the reason. Say, oh, let's do something
once
for
in a
them.
while.
Let's
Yeah,
do. Do you understand? So like because I feel like my father would tell me, bro, like, thank God your generation don't be too family this and like this, so because you know it's in your eyes. You know it's in your eyes.
no, my dad will actually tell you, like,
Do you understand?
he used to tell me and my siblings, like,
And my siblings and I were very particular about empowering each other.
yeah,
Nobody's a burden to
to
anybody.
anybody.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like by all growing up and having careers and actually having your own money instead of having to rely on
somebody.
one of your
You know,
siblings. Do you
that's why they
understand?
say we rise by lifting others.
Uh-huh.
Because literally, yeah, if you don't lift that friend or
Or your
your
sibling.
siblings, when in future, bro, they're literally going to. I mean, it's not like it's your responsibility. Do you understand?
Mhm.
But like, it's just what happens.
I
Do you
get,
get?
bro, I get one guy like this, bro, like, now him be breadwinner at 26.
Swear.
I'm not even whining you. You say if you breadwinner, I guess they pay in brother school fees for OAU, go pay hostel fees, go buy his sister
Are
phone.
you serious,
Bro, I'm not even joking. Niggas did like that, bro.
In parents, they are like,
Parents did alive, but like in Popsy, issues happen doing Popsy, she gets Popsy in eyesight, all those kind of things.
so
like,
you have to step
you
up.
have to step, and bro, it's in school for Jan for a minute, you understand? Like, so like if you first born, so when money did and when you understand, but things happen, so you have to step up. So him then he has that pressure. My nigga they use like one Android, like instead they use iPhone 12. Say you know what made Yahoo boy go ban for
Shout out to that guy, man. Shout out to that
no
guy.
good. Do
I
you understand?
yeah.
So like responsibilities could just start but you know that he knows that he even reached out to me one time, was telling me how extended family saying Popsy will tell him if the cry for Popsy for phone, say waiting concern the extended. Say as he did, they think about in junior
junior
because they tell him say person do burial, so person won't do anything, won't contribute. That nonsense now.
Bro,
Like
I
you
haven't
know,
settled my own peace in
bro,
house.
like I'm not living the life I want to live because I have you people.
It's Android.
Do you understand?
Hey, no shit to Android users. I'm like,
do you understand? Say you don't want to use iPhone too.
Do you get?
You want to use, but like,
Yeah.
this is the reason I was saying, let me my junior sister, or do you understand, like school fees. Do you understand? And in that way, I even tell him, say, bro, like your junior brother, if you put them on, like me, you go fashion school. So at least that one no go they bill you too. Say uncle 10K, all those small 15, 20K every month. Bro, and niggas are sending money every month to their siblings. Do you understand?
You know the crazy thing, like,
so try and empower your siblings if you're listening. Bro.
It was even like last week Sunday I realized this. Like my friend circle, like everybody is actually on some serious responsibilities. Like one of my guys, he was yarning me about how like his parents are retired now, do you get? And his elder brother has literally seen them through the last 5 years. So it's now him and his younger brothers. And these guys are doing really well. So like when he tells me, because I know how much he earns monthly, do you get? So when he tells me more, now only like maybe 40K remain for my account, I'm just like, bro, but he earn like he makes like millions, do you get? So on Sunday, he now sat me down, like broke down like his responsibilities to family. And I'm like, now I see. Do you understand? Like he's paying his parents' rent, he's literally feeding them. Do you understand? He has to save and some other things. So it's actually, I'm thinking your family is actually crazy.
Yes.
They're now thinking of extended now bringing in their own.
So, bro, I can understand based on obligations and your family is just bro, that actually helps you to get to where you are, and it's just right because you love them and you do anything for them. So you just need to do that kind of stuff, do all those things for them. But when it gets to extended family members, bro, like that's not your business. Bro.
Know your boundaries, man.
Bro, that's not your that's not your business. Don't kill
your
yourself.
boundaries, bro.
Don't go and be carrying that man's headache for waiting to concern you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So just
but then again, sorry, there are also like families where like extended families is more like nuclear, like it's like cousins, like they're cousins you lived with.
Yeah.
That you take like your
siblings,
like your brother and sister.
Definitely. And I think it takes me to the next question of having aunts and uncles that like, bro, like you genuinely love your auntie. Like, there's some people that
they're like mom and dad to you.
They're like, bro, they're literally like second parents. Like you genuinely love them because they've been instrumental in your life. They've been everything to your life. So like you actually want to see them. Those kind of ones that I wouldn't mind helping them if they need help.
You get uncles where they plug you past your papa.
Do you understand? Get uncles where they put you on way.
When
your papa no allow you drive. When your papa no allow you drive their car, now you
use my range.
Use my car. Do you understand? So like there are uncles like that, like there are uncles that are like, what's your? Do you understand? That actually after your NYC, bring CV, I'll actually help you. No be the ones waiting out for mouth.
don't go spoil your life.
Or no be the
They
one
go put you on cruise.
no, they give you small stouts at 14 or 13. No be those uncles.
He's a big boy now.
No be those uncles they go. No be those uncles they go come your house and say, if I've even bought new bag of rice.
They go gist. They go gist till like 9 p.m.
Bro.
When your papa don't they go say, "We make I start." They go, "Well, go and bring one sack."
Bring one sack of bag of. Or those uncles they will wait for your mommy to don't be at home. Then they come and start taking things from fridge. Say, you people have carton of chicken.
This arrows get all the details.
Let me take 3, 4.
What's happened for your childhood?
Let me take 3, 4. Even bag of rice, bag of gari. Let me just take small, just And this one's bro, like, so no be those kind of uncles or like genuine uncles that like,
yeah.
Even those ones that can be there, and maybe because during a rough patch, but
yeah,
like there are other ways that they were there for you and all these kind of things.
Yeah.
So like the aunts and uncles like that you can just like, you can help, you can actually, have a good relationship with, and they helped you in life. Those kind of ones, and and then maybe their kids, your cousins, you now end up having a close relationship
with them.
Every summer holiday. You guys are actually
linking up.
You guys are actually linking up, and you actually genuinely like your cousins. Those kind of things, like actually friends, football banter. You grew up together, that kind of thing. So there's much love in that kind of settings where there's some people where their cousins are like their best friends, their cousins are like their siblings. There's so much love that is growing within. There's some people where their cousins will even be close, like growing up, they're close. Then maybe there'll be like fallout between
the parents. Yeah.
So the cousins relationship will not be weird because your mother will be telling you, don't talk to so and so again. Our mother does.
Sometimes
I know old that other generation, they are beef. If you reach 15 years,
15K lifetime.
I see that really funny thing. They get level of beef with the older generation. They get intense one way. If that person is in the same room, not be in that same room.
If you hear that there's a family missing, that person is coming, they will not attend the family.
And then have the one where it's like resentment, like they'll be bottling it, they'll be doing fake smile.
They'll look at each other.
They'll look at you. They'll be like, you people have money to afford this place. All those kinds of saucy jabs. So I know that like growing up, there are families like that, like bro, like literally like families that are like that. So it's crazy that you now have to damage your cousin's relationship. That maybe people actually best of friends. Growing up,
there was a tweet trending this week where they said your parents' enemies are not your enemies. You know, so it's something like that because I feel like it's very absurd that because me and your mom and my mom are fighting. You understand?
Yeah.
I might not need to go to your house or do you guys, but like I have places where I can link up with you. Do you understand?
Oh, me, I didn't my mama beef.
No, I don't feel inherit my mama. No, fun fact here. My mom will literally tell you not to inherit the beef. Literally. Like my mom will say, I'm not even joking. My mom will say, oh, why have you she can say, like, for example, Toby doesn't come to your house, comes to his house anymore. Say, and if I say, I'm should be you for insurance, it doesn't matter now. Like, you guys can still be cool. Literally. Like, my mom will actually tell you. My mom can even call two of us together.
My mom will be real African mother.
See, my mom said that out there now.
My mom like this, once you already beef that, estates, you already beef that mama like this, I go beef her son, John.
So you not go even like nobody say you're going out, so maybe you want to go play ball now. I don't go play ball
because to be honest, I don't sabi even keep malice or keep beef. I go still get we won't just be as much
as close as
for that kind of thing. So sometimes I erase my mama beef type shit.
All the times growing up, like all the times where like my mom significantly had issues with her siblings.
Yeah.
Like we still especially my brother, like my brother would still hang. My brother has one of my cousins that he's still very close to.
Yeah.
My brother would still go to their house, like they would still come over and all that. So it wasn't. So me, my belief is like I don't think it's okay to inherit your parents' beef, because bro, that person you they beef with because of your parents, if you even be the one way go change your life. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So for example, like me and your mama, if my mama and your mama get beef now, me I can't get maybe one crypto update will go change your life. You go tell me say you don't go reply my message because say my mama you didn't want me.
If my mama say make I don't reply, I don't go reply.
They play.
If my mama say make I don't reply.
That would form my mentality. Don't worry. Please.
I mean, but like standard, man. Like I feel like it was an obligation for you to inherit your mother's beef.
It's an obligation.
Yeah, you just have to like, bro, like you just have to. If your
No,
mother-
but level day, sha. If the person tries to kill your mom, do you understand? Maybe
Mm.
you just say the woman carry your mama
you
name, go
know the funny thing,
babalawo.
you know the funny thing about growing up with African mothers, your mama feel exaggerate the beef. Maybe the woman will just greet her for party. Your
Or
mama,
the woman don't attend one party where the plan go or something.
or the ashebi or the ashebi where she give your mama, be 5 yards or follow around person, I can't see. Do your mama go narrate it that she used the ashebi to slap my chest. Can you imagine? Eh? Yes, now Isaac's mother.
Hey, don't do that, don't
Bro. Don't see you follow that family. Oh. Your mama go on concoct one story
I
about
swear.
their family. That's a yes.
You see, 30 years ago, that's how they robbed their house.
Why
and
do you
they
think they don't allow you
blame
to
us.
go to the backyard? Why do you think they don't allow you
Oh,
to go to
they
the
don't even
backyard?
eat now. Anytime they come here, have you noticed they don't eat?
Mm.
They go conjure something.
If you
They
notice,
go come chop them.
if you notice, the house is painted in blue. Everything in the house.
Their
is-
daddy only wear black and red.
Yes.
They only wear white.
If you notice, there's red rope. They tie their rainbows to red rope when you go to the house. Just be careful. Oh. If you're eating
No,
there,
African mothers, man.
if you're
real
eating there,
OGs.
make sure it's food from nylon.
Real, real OGs, man.
So just growing up with this kind of like, extended family wahala
Yeah.
and dynamics is just really like crazy, bro. When you look at your siblings today, do you think your kids and your siblings' kids are going to have like good?
No, I think I mean especially with my sister, I think my kids and my sister's kids will be cool. Because my sister is mostly like my best friend.
Yeah.
So like I feel like my sister, my brother too, because my brother is cool. Like my brother is cool around kids. Do you get like he's always me with kids. I'm not that like, do you understand, friendly with kids. Do you get? But him is like, so me and him have a good relationship, but not as
Yeah.
good as my sisters. But like I think he'll be cool with my kids because he's generally like a cool uncle. Do you get? So I think, but anything cousins.
I mean,
or
one
this and
thing I'm excited about is we know plenty.
yeah, that's
You
another
understand?
thing.
So,
That's
like,
another thing.
We are literally not
Yeah.
plenty. 2 siblings like
Yeah,
then I would say I get,
same.
bro. Like so you very easy to just like connect. And I feel like it's something we are different in terms of like we don't have step siblings that we are taking care of or step cousins or whatsoever or what's not. You understand? And in a way, are you close with all your cousins?
I can't point on any of my cousins I'm close to right now. Even from childhood. So fair enough, in my defense, like the cousins I know are older than me.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So like they always saw me like baby brother and all that.
That kind of
So
thing.
now that I've grown, do you understand? We just say good afternoon, good afternoon. Like
There's some situations where like maybe you weren't close to a cousin growing up as a child and then you guys got closer as adults. And there are
true.
ones that like if we're close as a child
And you guys
and
don't
are
really
no
have
longer
anymore.
you guys don't really
Yeah.
talk as much as adults.
Yeah.
Like obviously granted you guys were probably lucky first, so I got together as kids because your parents, you know.
So, but another thing is like maybe when it's same thing with friendships, like you guys just grew up and like outgrew your
and you guys are going
interests.
to different schools, you guys are going to different
and
but there's some people that like, bro, it's childhood and as an adult
they're still gang.
that cousins are still gang for life. What there's some people that like, bro, like they might not see them 6 months, 1 year, but when they see it's always a vibe. It's sort of like friendship, it's similarly.
You know, when I was drawing up the content for this episode, I actually just realized I don't have like any uncle or like cousins that like I can just randomly pick up my phone and say, I'm bored, let me call this person here. Like my extended family,
everybody minds their business or what?
Yeah, so the thing is, my mom is close to her sisters, but like I don't think they did a good job like with the kids being close. Do you understand? Like when we were small years, they tried. Like we used to go to each other's houses and everything, but at some point, maybe they felt like they had done their job. Do you understand? So the rest is now for us to like.
My mom will ask me, have you called your cousin? Have you called? My mom asks like specific cousins because the ones that we know that like, oh, okay, we genuinely like are close to. She will ask, have you called? Do you understand? Like, or even my uncle will ask, have you called your sister? Like he's talking to you about his own kids, that kind of thing. So like that's how it is. And me, I have my uncle that like, bro, like I have one uncle that is an Arsenal fan. He helps to even become an Arsenal fan, that kind of thing. I have another uncle that is my dad's cousin actually.
So he led you astray.
But like, I'm gonna ask. That time we used to have Arsenal. Those Arsenal this thing in as a child. So since like 2003, we have that Arsenal warmer. I think he went to like London. Now at the back of his car. and the Arsenal ball. So just looking at those kind of things, that's what made me like the way everybody in my family literally
Yeah, I
like,
actually had a cousin like that. So that like he was older. I mean, he's older. Do you get?
yeah.
So that time, like he was always carrying me to watch Man
Do you understand? So like all those older cousins too that like you be calling them uncle.
Yeah,
Those ones too
the
are
guy
the
they
ones.
always carry me.
Those are the ones. Those ones here. They actually shape your life more than you think, bro. You never even realize. You see those older cousins that are significantly older, like bro. They're like uncles. They're the ones that like actually have like low key impact
influence in your life. Yeah, because
influence
you
in your
start
life.
to if you go to the house, the music they listen to, the movies they watch,
Everything, all those
everything,
kind of things.
you want to be like them. But
Yeah.
I think my elder brother already did that for me. So like I didn't have to, look up to my older cousins and all that.
So like if you look at how you were as a child, in terms of relating with your extended family and how you are as an adult now, like as an adult, you already said, do you relate with your extended family that much or whatsoever?
As an adult now, so I used to live with an extended family before I got my own place. So it was I would say no, because even when I was in the house, like I would just be in my room, do you understand? So like barely spoke, do you understand? I was just in the house because I'm family and I needed something to stay, do you get? So even now that I've left, this is me opening up. I would say I've been the bad person because I left the house and I don't really reach out to them. Do you? But the thing is, there was no. The thing is, there was no established relationship before. Like how I moved to the house, my dad just called and they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, he can come." Do you? So it's not like I knew them. And when I was in their house, I wasn't even trying to know them. Do you understand? Because to be fair, I'll go to work, I'll come back late in the night. I didn't have the time to like chit chat and do you understand? Yes, sometimes we'll talk. I'll talk to my uncle's wife and we're really cool, but like there wasn't that connection. Do you understand? So yeah.
There are some uncles that like, they're actually not bad. They're actually like very important to your life, but you just don't know how to keep contact. So
because the conversation go there weird.
Yeah.
The one likes to piss me even. Maybe like you're in a bad place.
Yeah.
And then they're not like, so what are you doing in your life now? And
Yeah.
they're like watching your
They're watching your
career
every move. They're
every
trying
move.
to,
It's always, it can be uncomfortable.
So like it's so hard. Or anytime you call that auntie, she's asking when you married. Do you understand? So it's very hard. How you want to make I keep up with you if you ask me on call? I know them. They don't care about boundaries. Like nothing. They just want the next. They just want the next event. They just want the next celebration. So if you're an uncle and auntie, stop asking. Stop asking, bro. Like
when it happens, it
just make us not want to call you people. Do you understand? Literally, like I will not call you if you're going to be asking when will I marry? When will I do this? When will I do that? Do you understand? Like that's why people don't call. That's why people don't keep up, But if you have uncles and aunts that like, bro, like maybe just want to banter football and actually just check up on you and see how you're doing, that kind of thing. Like, and it's when the conversation gets longer, they'll not chip in those conversations.
It will just be very organic.
There's a way very organic and they'll ask you, what's your plan now? What are you doing now? Where are you working now? All those kind of things. Like it's easier that way. Me, just like growing up, I was what funny in my middle older sister. That one, she's very out of touch with the extended family. That's
Are you serious?
That's a concern. She can't even day Jan, bro. That's a concern extended family member. Me, I be like the only extended. I don't even say extended. I've just be grandma's boy, bro.
Are you serious?
My grandma, I don't care about anybody else. That was grandma's boy.
From your mom's side or your dad's side?
My dad's side. I don't even say I see my mom. My grandma from my mama's side.
Yeah, I know. Meet any of my grandparents, both mama, both papa.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah. You miss grandparents.
I didn't have that. I didn't have that experience, man.
I kind of like grandparents love sweet too.
Are you serious? I don't want my life be like this.
No, I just say you lack grandparents.
You crazy.
You get grandparents issues. I can see you just have like it's written all over you. It's just obvious that you ain't loved by a grandma.
Yeah, somebody else filled that space. Jesus Christ, hallelujah.
No, it's very obvious. I'm never going to lie.
Are you mad?
It's very obvious.
Move on now. Why
that you're not loved by a grandma.
Let's change conversation, please.
No, you lack grandma love. I fish you with my grandma.
Jesus Christ.
Next time I go see my grandma.
I don't need. I have Jesus Christ.
Next time I will carry you.
I have Jesus Christ.
I go carry you.
I have Jesus Christ.
You guys don't see a picture of me and my grandma.
Nobody wants to see a picture. This guy, let me tell you, see.
You guys see my grandma.
I always went for a wedding introduction. Let me cast him now. I was getting married. He now Loki went to Washington State. I mean, where's that state? And he didn't tell anybody. We just noticed that Arose was not online for like 2-3 days.
Thing is, I get like auto payment structure on my access bank on my bank account. So I buy credits for my grandma every Sunday. Do you understand? Like it pays like that's like a distance. So So she calls me. She calls me like, bro, like at least every week or every 2 weeks at most. Do you understand? And me, self, maybe Christmas time we'll call and then just greet each other, that kind of thing. So like just that relationship and the fact that she keeps in contact, she doesn't even ask me any stressful anything questions. She just check up. She just
Yeah.
I only just to hear your voice.
Grandma no care
And
whether
let's
your
see,
career
and,
day.
and waiting grandma they do pass sleep, wake up, use her drugs.
So is that what I missed? Eh? Is that what I
Bro,
missed?
when she was much younger, like when I was a baby, do you understand that kind of thing? Like she's very, very old now. Bro, that kind of thing where your grandma go to feed you swallow, feed you, your grandma go to chop for the same plate. Kind of where your parents will vex at you, your grandma go speak your hands. Yeah, don't worry, grandma loves sweet too. So like all those minor things of her just calling to check up. She
Yeah.
even if you don't call, she will call you.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't be that one say you not call me, I will not call you. That kind of extended family relation. She genuinely like cares and actually looks out for you. So like in our own situation now, and we took my nieces and nephew to go and see her for the first time, that kind of thing. And every time, my grandma is very manipulative. She does this thing where every time we speak on the phone, she'll be like, is this how she'll go without seeing me?
She know they look time.
she
She check
she'll say,
time.
say that's how I'll just go. Better come and see me now before the next time you come and see me is inside casket or coffin. Like, bro,
I don't
and
die.
then she grew up in Bended. She calls it Bended, but Delta stays for a minute, but like she's Yoruba. Like,
Yeah.
so like when she called it that PG, that Delta PG, that kind of thing. So like she will not just be manipulating. So when I said this year I was gone, and that was my first time actually like going back to my hometown.
That was the
Yeah,
first time you've
I've
gone
never,
to
I've never been to village.
That's terrible, man.
I
So you
use that
don't sit down
one.
to do introduction.
No.
It's fine. No, you can come clean.
My,
You bring your wife on the live
my
show,
grandma,
right?
my grandma ends even nice. So like, the reason if I get remote job, just
You can just
camp
move
for
outside.
there. Or maybe via FBI they find me, I'll just go hide for there.
You know, FBI, I will drop the address. I get the address. No worries.
Oh, bro, that place was just very peaceful, serene, and just establishing. You can just tell that genuine love because from since when I was a child, she has always been. Even my popsi even come see me in boarding school. My popsi will say, my grandma has been disturbing the year for me," that kind of thing. So in that kind of situation now, you just know that this person genuinely like wants to be in your life and actually loves you. That this extended family member loves you. So that kind of one now, I don't feel as an adult now, like they don't bomb. You see, if I see small change, they send my grandma money, that kind of thing.
You be nice guy.
That kind of thing.
So speaking of your grandma's house, like I want to ask something. Like, did you ever like go to like an extended family's house and just using your popsi's pocket, like see this big house? What was this nigga doing when his brother was asleep? Like, did you ever experience that?
Nah, man, my popsi na top dog.
Bro, it's not like I was ever using my dad's pocket, but like there was this particular. I think I already mentioned them earlier.
But popsi that what I'm saying is that it's top dog amongst. Do you understand? Like when I say top dog, I don't mean top dog like generally, but like amongst. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Top dog.
yeah.
So like I didn't need to, or even the ones where maybe it's causing me. Do you understand? That also everybody's like.
Everybody's like,
yeah.
I sometimes I never have that bar, but those guys respect him. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Yeah. So like there was this family, my mom's elder sister's husband. Like anytime we go to their house, bro, like first the house is very big.
Yeah.
They were not living. They will not give us like cartons of Indomie, spaghetti. So this is what these people enjoy every day. I mean, I'm going home. Well, I'm doing okay, but like I'm just like, bro, like why am I always eating about when like in this house I always giving them
that's what that thing go to pay your
yes, no, that's
because now you not seem when you're not saying as a child, my child is always wanting to go there because maybe he eats better at this person's house, or he has PlayStation, or their own kids have PlayStation. Just that kind of thing that if you just feel less than enough. Do you understand? You just feel like
say that less than enough.
Yes, I'm putting my shoes in a father's. I'm putting myself in a father's shoes.
Yeah.
If my child actually genuinely likes and loves going to his cousin's house, probably because, bro, like maybe unfortunately your own you know put a sleep for your room for hours, and then anytime you're sleeping there, they're just much more comfortable. They're just a better, and his son that his cousin has PlayStation, they're playing games. She's always keen on every holiday. Instead of spending it in his own house, he wants to go to uncle house. I want to go to uncle this so and so house. That's when you start seeing like little bit of like, beef, that type stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, like is you not being contented,
Yeah.
You see Isaac now. Isaac,
No, but I mean, I was still a child back then.
The rice and the spag.
I was still a child back then.
He was not proud of what his dad was.
I mean, hey, for me, we turned out really great at the end of the day. So we give God all the glory.
My guy, if you want a cousin life.
Yeah, fuck you, fool.
You secretly wanted his cousin's life. Do you know anything? Is that true? Like, some of your cousins that secretly want your life. Bro, there's some of your uncles that want your life for their kids.
For their own kids, yeah. Everybody's watching everybody.
That's when they'll start forcing your dad to put them in the same school.
Yeah.
So if you can take bro, some families, some uncles are even they have so much audacity. The audaciousness is just crazy because how are you asking?
Entitlement.
How are you asking your junior brother to take you to London too? The same way he's taking you
to London. As in, why can't you take yourself to London?
Because you gave him 5 kobo that used it to enter to OU in
1972. Bro.
Because you gave him bro. So yeah, so we've got to the end of today's episode.
Sir.
You guys should make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Let's hear your thoughts. We'll talk about your comments on the next episode. So you guys should just make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're preparing for our live show. If you are not preparing for our live show, everybody's wearing suits. Everybody's wearing suits.
I need to wear suit too. I'll be. Don't worry, my guys will style me.
Better go find.
My guys will style me.
You go enter Lagos Island. You go find Marcel out my suit. You go twin.
Me, Lagos Island, with the kind of family I come from. No, don't do that now.
Yeah, and you guys should also comment if you're close with your extended family members. Also comment if your extended family members don't put juju. Do juju to your.
If they don't cook you.
Or if your extended family members.
Well, if you don't even know, say if you listen to this podcast, your life don't spoil you. You're not going to say that family drama.
You're going to say your family.
So go trace Sam. Go your video.
Go trace Sam.
Go trace Sam.
Yeah, as I listen to this podcast now, start thinking the biscuits that you ate when you were 5.
Hey, you go trace Sam.
Maybe that biscuits now everything make you
rice for egg. Sweet boss for that your cousin wedding.
Or that palm oil stew where you take for village that time. That palm oil stew now the cost of your life now, bro. I'm sorry.
All the way auntie just greet you, she just rub you. This is sweet, you know.
She did rub. I'm like, that the chicken dance. She just rub am anti-clockwise. Just no say. Now your family members
don't run you.
She they rub out anti-clockwise, so your life they go anti-clockwise.
Your mates on they go like this, they go like this.
Just no say. Yeah, this is on Nigerian podcast.
Yeah, just with the laugh, this guy say, me self is also go check our own house.
Oh my God. Get one biscuits right, chop. Auntie. She tied the biscuits with red rope.
How you go chop them? You don't see the rope.
I tease it and packaging.
Now Christmas
biscuits. Guy,
I beg you,
bro. I'm not even happy here. Me and my guy, we don't pull up to one of our other friends' house and we see their remote, they tie red rope. My life. They come talk, their mama come talk, say, on the DSTV now, what's cartoon? Me and my guy, we just know what TV they think of. Like, we were like 14. We just know, like, at that time, I don't enter Yoruba movies. I don't watch Yoruba movies well. So because my grandma was with us at that, so I watch her for start times or real soon. I watch like or African Magic Yoruba. So I don't know, say red rope. If they just tie tree with red rope for Yoruba film, you don't they put two and two together.
Inside.
So me and my guy will just look at each other and say, no, we are good, sir. We don't like cartoon.
If not saying that, you go say, I want to know what's happen for the world.
My friend, they tie and based on the remote battery, they come out. But red. Why they don't choose rubber band? Come on.
That's if you be taxes. Person if they always come down the thief remote. So they just put that this is, you know, when you touch them.
I never touch them.
You don't want to find out.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to fuck around and find out, bro. But hey, guys, you make sure you comment. Subscribe. Love you guys so much. See you guys next episode.
Yeah.